Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mini Educators. Today, we'll be going over some seventh grade math questions, controversially difficult seventh grade math questions. We created this test all by ourselves. We just, put some questions together that we thought maybe some of y'all were going to have trouble with. Again, this is our first video on this channel, so just wanted to tell y'all one thing. If y'all are confused about a topic or a subject or anything, just come to our channel and it will not 100%, probably like 50% be on our channel, 25% sometimes, it depends on the topic, be on our channel. If it's not, just comment on our newest video, right? Like, hey, mini educators, can y'all do da topic? And we will put an explanation video on it. Maybe the longest it'll take maybe 5 to a week to get uploaded. But yeah, so today we're just going to be going over some seventh grade math questions. We are in algebra, so we actually find this kind of easy. But yeah, so we are 3 educators. I'm educator 1, and then my friend is educator 2. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, and then educator 3 is not here today. He's mostly busy, so it'll be mostly us in the videos. But yeah, so we're gonna also be laughing throughout the way, you guys, because this is like really awkward for us, and it's kind of like funny. Okay, but yeah, educator 1. Let me just remove this stuff right here. Okay, educator 2, take it away. Read the question.
Given the points 3, 6, and 4, 9, solve for the slope-intercept form of this function.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing part of the question with ourselves, but yeah, so the equation to find coordinate points is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, now I'll take it away, mini educator 2. So we're actually gonna be writing, like, he's gonna be writing some, I'm gonna be writing some. But yeah, so 3, 6, and 4, 9. So how we're gonna set this up is you're gonna want to give each number a job. So basically 3. So this coordinate point, let's make it ones. X1 and then Y1. And then this, let's make it like 2s. X2s and then Y2s. Oh, sorry, this is really difficult to write. But yeah, so remember the equation is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're going to do y2, which is 9, minus y2 minus y1. So 9 minus 6 over x2, which is 4, minus 3. So now you're just going to do it like a division. 4 minus 3. What is 4 minus 3, educator 2?
1,
What is 9 minus 6?
3.
Okay, and then okay, and then 3 over 1 just simplifies to 3. Okay, now we know that this is the slope. Right here is the slope, 3. So it can't be A, B, D, so it has to be C. But now let's say there are 2 answer choices with 3. Mini educator 2 is going to explain how to find the y-intercept.
If, let's say for example, there's an answer choice that said y equals 3x minus 4. Here's what we would do. So we would get one of these coordinates. It doesn't matter. We can pick one of these 2 coordinates, and then we'll plug it in to either one of these. And then if it gets us a false statement, it can't be that one. But if it gets us a true statement, then it is that one.
Yes, that is correct. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be C. These questions are pretty easy. We thought that we would just start this test with an easy question, just to refresh everyone's minds. But yeah. Okay, now the next question. Sorry, I'm gonna be using this like snipping tool thing. Okay, now next question. This takes okay, so can you erase those? Yeah, so we're filming this on Zoom, so he's annotating on the other side, but yeah. So I'll be reading this question. What is the value of the expression 108 divided by 9 minus 6 plus 54? Write your answer in the text below. So again, PEMDAS, remember? PEMDAS parentheses. P stands for parentheses. So first thing we are gonna, so first thing we're gonna subtract 9 minus 6, which is 3. Okay, so 9 minus 6. which is 3. Sorry, okay, sorry for our handwriting. But yeah, okay. Yes, so just what he said, we're filming this on computer, so it's a little difficult. Wait, I'm just gonna write it like that. So 108 over 9 minus 6, which is 3, and then plus 54. So 108 divided by 3, I think all of y'all know how to do long division. It's gonna be 36. So 36, and then plus 54, just like that. 36 plus 54 is 90. And there you go. Easy peasy. Points right there. You just got your points. You got that question. You got it. But yeah, remember, 9 minus 6, you do 9 minus 6 first. This equation could also look like 108 divided by 3 plus 54. So first we do these 36 plus 54, and then we'll get 90. Yep, easy question right there. Okay, next. Again. Hello everyone, sorry, we just had to cut it off a bit because he had to go eat, and then I had to go also eat, so we just cut the video there, but now we are resuming on question 4. Okay, read it, educator 2.
Question number 4. Which equation is true when x equals 5?
Okay, so when x equals 5, so these questions you would solve them by plugging in 5 on the x values. So take it away, educator 2.
So let's say, for example, we're to try question number 1. I'm just going to mark this. I'm not showing it as my answer. I'm just going to mark this as done. And so here's what we do. We put 5 on the outside, and then we put 5 minus 3 plus 4 equals 86. Sorry, my handwriting is bad on
I'll fix it. Yeah, it's really difficult writing on computers.
So then you would distribute the 5, and you would distribute the 5 to both numbers inside of the parentheses. It's called the distributive property. And so what you would do is you multiply 5 by 5, which would get you 25. And you subtract 15. And then you add 4.
And then you just do simple math. 25, you just do 25 minus 15, which gets you 10. And then you
And
just
10 plus
subtract.
4 is 14. And that does not equal that. So now we know that that is not the answer.
So
So
it's
we
out.
count it as
Okay,
wrong.
I'll take B. So let's check B. So wait, let me just erase 86. Okay, so we have a 4x and then plus 2. Remember, when there's parentheses, that means we're multiplying. So x is 5. So we just put 5 in place of the x plus 2. And they're saying that, 2, not 20. And they're saying that that equals 22. So let's see, 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 equals 22. This is a true statement, and the answer is B. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let me just get this right here. Okay, next question is going to be over percentages. We're going to find the percent of 0.635. Can you hear me good, educator 2?
Yes.
So we're going to be 0.65 in a percent. I'll explain this question, okay? Yeah, so always when we're trying to find percentages, it doesn't matter if they give you 0.35, whatever. We always multiply it by 100. It doesn't matter percentages. If they give you freaking 0.000124, you multiply by 100. So then 0.635 times 100, that plainly gets you 63.5%. Again, there's nothing really more to explain this question. So if you're still confused about it, just comment down below. But yeah, that would just get us, C right there. Okay, now educator 2 will explain the next question, 6. Okay, take it away.
Question number 6. A triangle has two congruent angles, A and B, and one angle, C, has a measure of 70 degrees. Solve for the measurement of angles A and B. So what you want to do here is you want to know that A plus B plus C is equal to 180.
And just wanted to state something when it says solve for the measurements of angle A and B, it wants angle, it's basically saying that angle A and B, they're congruent, so they have the same angle, but it doesn't want them added. It just wants them individual.
Yeah, yeah, mini educator 1 is correct. So
Thank
here's what you do. So you want to move C over, and then C would turn negative because you're subtracting C from both sides. And then that would get you A plus B equals
180 minus
minus
7.
70, which is 110. And then
Yep.
you want to divide this in half because we know that A equals B. So we don't want to divide this by half because this added together is 110. And then if you divide that by 2, that will give us the individual results for A and B.
Yep, it wants individual results.
And so here's what you do. So you're going to divide by 2, and this would get you 55. So A equals 55, and B equals 55. And why they're both equal is because they're both congruent.
So it's gonna be A right
So
here.
A is the correct answer.
Yep. Okay, next question. Let's see. Okay, I'll take this question. I'll do this. Oh, can you please remove that?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's over Zoom again. I think I already stated that, so it's like he's annotating. Oops. Okay, wait. Let's just see. Okay, there. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry, you guys. Okay, right there. This question might get some people. It's pretty easy, but you'll just see. John had $20 in his oh, it says band account. It's supposed to be bank account. But yeah, so he had $20 in his bank account. Again, $20 in his bank account. I'm gonna break this question down. $20 in his bank account. That's the initial amount. That's the amount that he started with on day one.
So
Now,
that's the y-intercept,
yeah, that's the y-intercept.
which means it's gonna be one of these values, as we know all of these are in point slope form.
Yes.
So
No, slope intercept. Yeah. Each day he put in $4. So that would basically be 4x, because think about it. X equals number of days. So now if we want to see how much he put in after 100 days, then we would just place 100 with X, and that would be 4 times 100, which is 400. So he would have added $400. So then in total, he would have had 420 because we have to add it with that y-intercept.
yeah,
Okay, but yeah, so it cannot be C or A because the y-intercept here, it's like 4. But it had, okay, but now it says has $20.
yeah, which means he can't have a negative starting initial amount of money unless he was in debt. So that means that the only answer left
B.
would be B.
But now if they said John had $20 in debt, each day he put in $4, then it would be D because he's adding $4 each day, but then he's in debt with $20 under zero. But yeah. Okay, next question. Okay, this question is like question 4. It's just with an inequality, and I'm gonna let educator 2 take this question away.
So you can see that all of these are divisible by 2. So we can divide all of this by 2. Divide it all by 2, and then you would get 2 minus 3x is less than 16.
We're basically solving it. We're dividing it by 2 since both 4, -6, and 32 are divisible by 2.
Yeah, so then what we're gonna have left is negative 3x is less than, and since this going over here is gonna become negative, so then we're gonna have 14.
So right now, this equation is in standard form, but we want to change it into slope intercept form. So we like not, oh no, no, not slope intercept. We want to change it to where x x is alone and it equals something. But yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to isolate x. So since x is being multiplied by negative 3, you want to get rid of the negative 3 by dividing this by negative 3.
And when you divide by a negative on both sides, the sign flips.
Yeah. So then you would get x is less than
No, no,
14.
no. You flip it this way.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because when you
I
divide by
screwed up. I
negative,
screwed up. Yeah, there.
yeah.
Negative 14 over 3.
Yep. And that is, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be C, but like probably on tests, they will try to. This is a big tricking factor, you guys. Like on tests with this kind of stuff, like you don't understand, they will try to trick you. They will have no mercy with these types of signs. Like they will fully like dump you over on these types of questions. Okay, remove the annotation. Okay, I'm going to be explaining this question now. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. During 1 month, Jacob drank 824 gallons of water at his apartment. There are 3.8 liters in 1 gallon. Approximately how many liters of water did Jacob drink throughout his month? So what we're gonna do is we're basically just gonna okay, think about it this way. Please correct me if I'm wrong, educator too, but we have 3.8 liters in 1 gallon. So 3.8 liters equals 1 gallon. So that means we have to divide, um, we have to, no, no, no. Okay, let's just do a proportion. Always, you guys, if y'all are confused on these type of questions, just do proportions. So proportions, we would put it, this would be G, and then this would be the liters. So 1 over 3.8. And then here we would put the number of gallons, 824, over how many
X.
liters? How many liters? Yup, X. And then we just do cross multiplication, like the butterfly method. So here it would be X, and then here 800, 824 times 3.8, and that would be 3,131.2. So now we have 1x equals 3,131.2. We divide by 1 on both sides, and we get x. Oh gosh, sorry. X equals 3,131.2, and that is going to give us C.
Oh, and just so you know, you always want to get rid of the 1 because once during this quiz in algebra, we took it, and one of the smartest people in our class, he should be in geometry, but one of the smartest people in our class, he usually writes negative 1x as instead of negative x. So then he wrote it in his quiz and it got 1 point taken off, and that was the reason why he didn't get a perfect score.
Yeah, y'all should be careful again. Like there are a lot of these, like the inequality stuff, the flipping sign, you could get an entire question wrong just because of that. This question, you could get it wrong. Just do proportions on these type of questions where like it gives you stuff like that. Okay, now we're gonna do question 10. Question 10, let's just end it and let's do it together. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going to read the question. If y varies directly with x and there are 362 rocks in 2 acres, how many rocks will be in 53 acres? So again, the same thing, we'll do a proportion. The top part, we could do acres. We could do it as acres, which when it says y varies directly with x and then it gives you a number, that's going to be the first part of the proportion. So acres 2 is
And then
362. Yeah, rocks are on the bottom. It doesn't matter which order you put them, but yeah. And then to the second part, two.
all right, so we have the 53 acres, 53 over x.
And then you do the multiplying,
So you would multiply this, and you multiply this.
which is
2x, because that's this multiplied.
2x equals 19. Let me write it. 19,186.
And then you would divide both sides by 2.
Right here, when you get to this part, you just do like this is, I think this is fifth grade stuff. You just do regular fifth grade algebra, just dividing both sides by 2, which will get you 9,593 rocks.
That's a lot of rocks.
I know. Yeah. So, guys, that is it. And then you would just write your answer right here. Okay, you guys, that is all to do with this video. Again, we just thought we'd start it with something that confuses many people, seventh grade math. Since it's a lot to do with areas and percentages, especially these. Educator 2, didn't you not realize like these two people could really mess up on them?
Yeah.
These two, like seriously,
Yeah,
especially
yeah, those two would
guys,
trick
I'm
people.
not trying to give you all anxiety, but just think about it. Question 8, working all this hard, work, and then at the end, you just get all your points taken off because of one little mistake, not turning your sign. But yeah, you guys, that is going to be it for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button right next to the subscribe button, and Educator 2 is gonna say bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank y'all for joining, and I will see y'all next time. Okay, Educator 2, let's just say bye at the same time so we can make it like that cringy thing. Okay, thank you all, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.